Hey there, I'm back for more, and today I actually beat my previous record at the Zandvoort. I took the V8 Vantage to the track again, and I did 139, 500 something. So it's, 200 decimals or something better than before. But what matters is I did beat it, and slowly I get better and better. But right now I want to try the Bentley, the GT3 Bentley in this track as well. So I already did do a setup, but I had to restart the game because this game, I'm sure all of you know that on the console, sometimes when you hit start or the PlayStation button, the wheel gets decalibrated. If you have the V3 pedals, no rumble anymore. You have to basically restart the game if you want it to work. It sucks. Like, it absolutely sucks. As for the setup, yeah, I want to change this. I want to change this, and I want to increase that. I want to change the brake bias that, and I want to raise my wing to 10 because I was in the track a few minutes ago, but like I said, I had to restart the game because this keeps happening with the wheel. So it was just basically stuck in this position. You can kind of fix it, you reset the wheel, but then the force feedback was all messed up, so I just restarted the game. So let's go ahead and see what I can do with the Bentley. I got this paint job on it. I had to enter the game in 1080p because that's the only way to get these graphics. If I don't do that, I'm just going to get the good old PS2 graphics, because that's kind of what it looks like. The good news is that before that, I was like 100 off my time with the V8 Vantage. This car is quite different. In terms of turning, it's not the best. I find the Vantage a lot better to turn. But in terms of acceleration, I believe this Bentley is superior. Even though the Aston Martin sounds a lot better in my opinion. But you can't have everything. I'd be surprised if I actually did better with this car. Because in theory it looks heavier, but these race cars are pretty much all the same weight. Still don't have the braking points quite figured out with this car yet. And that's one of the great things with this game is each car behaves different. Like, it's not like, GT Sport, a lot of cars have the same sound, same kind of handling. It's like a copy-paste kind of thing. This game, they get the cars right. Now, if they could fix the other stuff in the game, that would be amazing, because it has lots of problems. Lots of bugs. The graphics glitch. The wheels get decalibrated if you press start. Like, it's not good to have those things in a game. It takes away from the experience, really makes you feel like they just don't care. Like, we get it, this game is primarily a PC game, but how hard can it be to get it fixed on the console? I need to save more than a second to beat my previous record. But I can actually see with this car that being done. There you go, more than a second right now. that didn't beat my previous time. It's really close. Actually really enjoying this right now. Actually gonna beat my previous record and almost bring it down to 38. Kind of messed up there. This lap's already not going well, but whatever. So 139.027, so it looks like with a little bit of more work and practice, I can get it below 139 for sure. Let me just finish this lap and try to get a... Thing is, I'm probably going to try to go a little too aggressive and then I'll mess it up. Kind of how it tends to be usually. Alright, let's get in here and see how I can do. That's enough time to beat it, but and I lost that time. Close. It's all about being consistent. I'm not being super consistent. Tires are also losing grip right now. Feels like it's not handling as well right there in that section. Yeah. Alright, so car's definitely losing a little bit. Like, hopefully the wheels... There we go. The wheel fucked up again. That really pisses me off. At least I think it messed up. What other things can I change here to try to gain more time? Should I go with traction control 1? Like, I can try that and see. I don't know. Should I lower the ride height a bit more to a 57 or 58? 56 maybe? You know? Should I do this? It's minor things that may make a big difference. Let's test it out. Hopefully the wheel didn't decalibrate again, because that is it's really getting under my skin. All right, the rumble's there still in the pedals. Seems like the force feedback's working. 139,027. Car feels a little bit slidey now with that little tune-up I just did. Way too wide. I feel like I'm killing the car with these downshifts. Alright, let's see what I can do now. Fuck, man, that is one place where you do not want to do that. Stop. Man, that is one place where you really don't want to do that. You don't want to give. You don't want to give gas in the. I can't even explain what I'm saying. You cannot give her gas there on that left side, because the wheel, with my driving line, I always tend to get that left wheel a little bit too far out, and then when I give it gas, the car just snaps and spins, and it keeps happening to me there. All I gotta do is save 27 decimals. But how? How am I gonna do this? Oh no! Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, calm down. Calm down. Oh man, now I broke it. Break. Calm down. Let's go to the... oh, here we go again with this fucking bullshit. Jeez. How did he... This is annoying. Who knows? Fix this game, please. It's been out for a bunch of months already. There's no excuse to not fix these little things. You can start with the graphics, then you can go ahead and fix these bugs. Actually, you know what? Just fix everything right away because that bug is annoying. I can still play with the shitty graphics. Yeah, the wheel's already decalibrated again. I can tell it's not turning this thing. I get sad. It's sad that this keeps happening. Pretty much every time you touch that fucking start button, boom, it just messes up the wheel. Go ahead and finish this lap and then see if the next one's a little better. I don't know, man. It's hard to focus when the game itself has these little bugs that keep messing up your immersion and your, you know, how annoying is it for people that play this game on console? I bet you that you guys get just as pissed off as I am. You have a game that constantly has stupid bugs, it crashes, you press options, the wheel gets all messed up, you gotta reset the wheel or the game, like, little shit that shouldn't happen. Forget it. Do this. It's gotta work this time. Please don't spin here. I'm gonna go hot. Fuck me. I'm still gonna beat what I wanted to do, but I really shit the bed down there. I really did. Alright, Spinnerino, we got 2 excited. Stop! Jeez, these things go crazy when you touch them in the butt. My goodness. You know what? I'll take it. 138.805 is my new record. I wonder what the record is on Assetto Corsa. Probably 134? I don't know. I haven't checked. But 138.805. It could have been better because I messed up towards the end there and I lost a little bit of time. But that just goes to prove that if you start playing around with your settings, you're able to do better. You got to find that sweet spot. And the thing that a lot of people don't understand is sometimes you can copy a setup from someone, and for them it may work very well, but for your driving style it doesn't. Like for me, I took the advice of a guy, and I copied a setting from a web page for the Aston Martin. It didn't work very well for me, but then I went to my setup that I had, and I took some elements from the setup he told me about, and I put them in that one. And when I combined both, I was able to beat my record and get below the 139. I beat my record by just a tiny bit. I did like 139.5 something. And then I was like, let's try the Bentley. I take the Bentley and like, in a little bit of time and a little bit of messing around with the settings, I was able to beat like my previous record by quite a bit, like by 700 of a second. So that's really good, almost a full second shaved off. And I could have gotten that full second if I didn't mess up towards the last 2 or 3 curves there. If I didn't do that, I would have done 1:38.500 something for sure. So that is now my new target. So it's all about setting new targets. I go 140. I remember when I first introduced myself to this track, I was doing like 143, 144, and then I like very fast I went to the low 140s, so 141, and then I set my target. I was like, I gotta get below 140, and I kept going at it, tried the Ferrari, tried the Aston Martin, boom, with the Aston Martin I get below 140, happy guy. Then I'm like, I can do better, I can do 139.500, and I kept trying, and I did do 139.500, and I didn't go lower than that until now. So with the Bentley, I was able to shave almost a second off. I would have shaved a second off, like I said, if I didn't mess up. So good car, try it, and I don't know, copying settings sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. For me, it depends. I have to change stuff, but my setting worked well for me. I think it all depends, your driving style, your wheel, your pedals, all that stuff matters. And for me, with the setting I did here, it worked. And I was able to get that time. And I think I can do much better. It's all about practice. I'm going to keep practicing, and at some point I'll get there. Now my new target will be to get 138.500 or less. So that's my new target. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please sub. And if you do the same kind of videos as me, like, shoot me a comment, ask me to sub for you, because we all need to support each other and grow our channel. Sim racing has to grow. I feel like sim racing is something that's not, like, it has a good community, but it's not large enough. I feel like it can grow a lot more. I believe the only reason why it doesn't grow a lot more is because these peripherals cost so much money. But advice that I can give people that are thinking about starting this, just buy a G29 or a T150 Thrustmaster. They're cheap. They're really good. I haven't tried the T150, but the feedback I see is good, so it's probably worth trying. The G29 is, for a fact, it's good for the price you pay. If you do want to go crazy, you can go get a Fan Attack like this. And if you want to go even more crazy, you can buy the V3 pedals. Or even more crazy, you buy the inverted V3 pedals, which are a crazy amount of money. But yeah, like, honestly, just go for it, man. It's $300. You don't even need a seat. You can clamp it to a table or something at first. Things cost money, but the fun that comes out of it, just think of it this way. If you go out regularly, like, say, 1 or 2 times a week for drinks, you probably spend that kind of money really, really quick. Maybe give up 4 or 5 times that you go out. Give it up. And, just stay home. Stay home with your family, with your girlfriend, with, I don't know, if you maybe live with your friends, stay with them. Save that money, and you'll see. Takes like 4 or 5 times of not going out, and you have enough to buy like a G29 and probably a seat altogether. Think about things this way. That's how I can afford these things, is by making those sacrifices sometimes. You don't go out, or you don't go, you won't go bowling, or you won't, well, not that you can do anything right now because of COVID, so now is a good time to save money. But when things were normal, I did a lot of that. I wouldn't go out as much, and, slowly you gain that money, and, and then you can get a nice car too, like, only perks. And, back in the past, I did party a lot, and I could not have money at the time. I was just wasting it left and right. At the end of the day, yeah, I had lots of fun, but I could have had 70% of that fun and still be a super happy guy and have even more than what I have. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with what I have, and I think I've come a long way from those days. And if this advice, I think you guys should take this advice for new guys or guys that are in that type of lifestyle. Take that advice and just, purchase stuff with the money you're able to save. That is all I have, and like I said, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Sub, and stay safe out there, please. Bye.